So one of the awesome things about being here on the Supernatural set is you just run into a whole bunch of cool things, like the famous Impala from Supernatural. And, oh, hey, Cyrus Yavneh.
How do you do?
Producer of Supernatural. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
You started out 2 years ago, but before that, you were, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but you were actually on 24. You started out, you kicked off 24.
I did the pilot in the first 2 years. First year and a half, actually.
What made you decide to jump into the Supernatural from the more, like, police run-down style?
Well, David Nutter and I had worked together before, and he asked me to do this project with him, and he did the pilot of Supernatural.
Okay.
And David's a good friend, and we worked together very well, and he and I did the pilot for Jack and Bobby.
All right.
And then I went off to do something else in Europe, and then he asked me to do this, and it was a great opportunity. I met Eric Kripke, and it was a great opportunity, and I love the series.
Can you give me a little preview of some of the exciting effects and production values that you're going to add to this new season?
Well, we try to make every show very entertaining. We try to have, it's not necessarily a quote-unquote stunt show, but we like to put action, but we like to base the drama in reality and then have, even in these gruesome areas, to have comedy. And Jared and Jensen really pull it off quite well. And the writing's terrific. And I believe, and so does Kim, and I believe Bob and Eric would agree with me, that frame for frame, this is the busiest and fullest production 1 hour on television.
I agree.
You know, we don't have the big, we don't have tons of money to produce them with, but we have a great crew. We have our own in-house visual effects department.
Right.
Everybody on our crew and every department's handpicked, and we turn out a lot of work. We have no standing sets.
All right,
none whatsoever.
That's what I was going to ask you about. This is an on-the-road show.
And we're on the road all the time.
You can't just build one house or buy a house and film in there.
An issue with our show is we have, because of the effects and stunts and blood and guts and special effects makeup and visual effects, we can't shoot some of these bigger gags in a practical location. We have to find a location and then rebuild it or rebuild part of it on stage, so we have the control
of the environment
and the rigging and all of the things that go into it. So even though we're a road show, we have to build quite a lot.
So you didn't actually go out and find the gate to hell. You had to build it, right?
We had to build it, and we were going to shoot it on a location. And we looked at several locations, and then we got into the bad weather up here. It rains quite a bit.
Right.
So at the last second, we decided to build it on stage, and you can't tell that all of Stage 3 is an exterior set. And we built the gates of hell and the whole exterior green set, and we shot it at night, and it worked very, very well and wound up saving us a ton of money.